Okay, I kid you not. This is my fourth time doing this part right here. So, okay, let me explain. I started recording the first time. I got 5 minutes in, and I hadn't hit record, or I'd bumped the pause button or something. So I had to redo it. Not a big deal. It's only like 5 minutes. Happens every once in a while, like once every 20 parts. After that, as you remember, I was in the Genba City version of the Amaterasu server, and I had to come back here to this city. So it's like, alright, but first I was going to go check out the gym, whatever. So I cut from that city to the gym, started talking for a little bit, and then cut, and I said I was going to restart recording again back when I was back in the city. Only problem was, I got lost in the circuit board for a solid half an hour to 45 minutes, and I was pissed. And, like, literally, I just went down the wrong hole and got lost, and came out back in the exact same spot in North Sector. Not the exact same spot, like a little bit over. Just enough where I was like, oh great, I moved, but I'm still not where I need to be. Anyway, after that, I started noticing that the lag between my video and the recording, which if you listen to my Let's Plays, I talk about every once in a while. It's normally like 2 seconds, sometimes it gets even shorter. Alright, today it's 4 seconds, which is not ideal, but I mean, it's not a deal breaker. Oh great, that's just what I needed. So yeah, it's 4 seconds. I was just testing it. And as I was recording, I noticed it had dropped down to 9 seconds, and it wasn't like that when I started recording, so it's like, oh my god, the editing's gonna be terrible. I don't know if it's gonna keep doing this, because my computer's been on so long. Alright, fuck it, I'm just gonna stop recording, delete the thing, and I'll do it again tomorrow. Because I can't restart this for the third time. It won't work. I'll go insane, I'll sound bored, something like that. Alright. Now that that's out of the way, this part's going to be late, and I apologize. But that actually leads me into my next discussion. I actually made notes again, because I had so much things to talk about this week. So there was no slide part this week. I picked up some extra shifts, and honestly, I'd worked for like 4 days in a row, and I was like, I just want to rest for a day. And not to mention, on top of that, now I'm just doing it just so I could fight. On top of that, it's school vacation week for my little brother, and he's in the room constantly sleeping from like, here's the thing, I don't want to record late at night, because then, I don't want to wake anyone up or anything like that. I have a little bit of heart in me. But then my little brother doesn't get to bed until like 4 in the morning, and then when he doesn't wake up until like 2 in the afternoon, that severely limits the time where I can like record. And then I was like, oh, I can't do this. I had to go to sleep. I mean, I have to get ready for my overnight job tonight. I don't normally record on Saturdays, so that happened, and it's been tough. So I was like, all right, whatever. But what I did record, because I didn't need to do audio for it, was I did a 30 minutes of Demon Souls. That'll be out later this week. And I did the Stage 3 of the Clue Bottles for Sly, after putting it off for weeks. But anyway, I might do a Sly part after this. I definitely have to do a Magic Pendulum part, because I didn't record with Carlos this week. But I also want to talk about, I got another job, so I should be working, in theory, 5 to 6 days a week. I get out of work at 5, so I mean, if I planned ahead and did the Let's Plays the night before, I could still get them out on time. That's not the issue. The issue is I'll probably be tired a lot more. So I'm not canceling anything, but I'll try my damnedest to make sure the Digimon parts are out every single Friday. But as for the Sly part, the Magic Pendulum part, the Dead Space parts, they might be a little bit more sporadic. I don't want to do it. I really am going to try my best to not let that happen. But just fair warning, if the part's not out, always check the Rooster Teeth profile. If you'll notice the cover page I have on my YouTube channel, it's linked in the bottom right. I don't even think you need to be a member to be able to see my profile. I think I tested that in the video. But you'll click on my profile, then click on the journal tab. You'll see if I made an update, say if there's not going to be a part anymore. I post every time I'm not going to do a part, or if the part's going to be late. I posted about this yesterday. Other than that, let's get this fucking thing started. I really had to get those messages out, which is why I didn't want to really start anything yet. Alright, so we're finally here. Something smells like it's burning in my house. If I have to re-record this for the 5th time because my house burned down, I swear to God. No, I really smell fire. Hope it's not in my room. I hope this isn't the last record of me. That'd be weird. Alright, I'm ignoring what he's saying because I already know what he says. Basically, the AOA isn't going to trouble us from the outside. The only AOA left is in the city, and we're going to go take them on. It's going to be great. And we're going to have a huge party after. Why do I smell fire? There's either little fire in the house, someone's smoking, or someone's got a grill outside. I don't know. Okay. First priorities, Reese, everyone. Commander Chuck with his digital guard. Resistance is due. Wanda, we're not going to lose the AOA. Let's get him out of Amaterasu City back. How proud do you think they were of being able to move the speech bubbles while they were talking? Pretty proud, right? Anyway, so I got to do this. I thought I'd have to go underground. I guess that's just another boss I'll do later. What's happening in the real road? I hope Digimon hasn't started attacking yet. And I'm assuming we have a video here. Wow. You know what's crazy? These were just the graphics back then. I mean, honestly, they're not terrible for the time period, but it's like they're obviously not great. And that's a nice city you have. Be a shame if something were to happen to it. Wow, that's a lot of different lasers. That's the part that disturbs me, that there's different lasers, clearly, because they're different colors. I don't know what he's destroying. Something in Japan, I'm assuming. Not because they always go to Japan, because this game was made in Japan. Let's not get hasty here. Don't worry about it, Teddy. That's why we're all fighting. We're going to defeat the AOA. Yeah, you're right. So we're almost there, so let's go. This part where the game tricks you into thinking that it's almost over. What are you guys still here? No, we're on our way. That's confusing. You better not have that name anymore. What's the situation? It's good. AOA's inside the city quickly surrendered. Then the city. Oh, we got it back already. Then only the administration is left. No shit. We don't have a chance to beat them up. That's why we came to get you. We want you to help in the attack on the center. Hooray! I can't wait. Alright, of course he's going in. See, this dialogue just seems drawn out. I don't know. I mean, what they're saying... maybe it's because I already know the story, but it's just... I don't know. Or maybe it's because it's a kid's game and I'm playing as an adult. Many reasons. Oh, come on, really? Alright, sweet. Glad everything well. There's still the Edmund Center. Good luck. Thanks. What do you guys got at the shop? Yeah, I'm that kind of guy. Wedges. That's not Smith. It's a different name. I don't like it. And Mr. Wedge. Oink, oink, oink. What if they do have better weapons? Boom, 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 boom. I have a list of talking points. I don't know why I'm not bringing them up. Maybe because I want to check this real quick. No, they are not stronger. Or wait, they are stronger. By a fair amount, actually. Drops the speed a little bit, though. I'll just equip one. Alright. That's all I really need. Let's be honest. I don't plan to use them anymore. They're backups at best. Alright. So, let's see. Got through that. Oh, I should probably talk about this. Just, there's a lot of dialogue right now, that's all. Last Monday... Oh, wow, these are different looking. Hello, I'm here for the pork. The Millennium Master, our beautiful world is going to come to life soon. Anyway, on Monday, the Boston Marathon happened, and there was a tragedy there. At the finish line, there was a bomb that went off, and there was also a bomb 20 seconds later, a little bit down the street, and ended up wounding, I believe the final total was 187, and killing 3. I mean, I guess it's a little bit better that I'm doing this part now, because the situation is resolved, but if you're from the future, you can kind of match up the dates of when I was recording this, I guess, or whatever. But, so that happened on Monday. Yesterday, there was a citywide manhunt in Cambridge, Waterton, I want to say. I don't know what the name of the town is, and forgive me if it sounds insensitive. But that's where the 2 suspects were tracked to. One of them, the older, I believe, was killed in a altercation with the police. There were also, what I heard yesterday was that a policeman had been killed in his car, and then they went and hijacked a different car, and then they robbed a 7-Eleven, and then they kind of just went. That must have been when the altercation took place, and then they went, or the last remaining guy went to hide in Cambridge, which I guess is where he lived. Not going that way. Well, I mean, then I'd miss out on fighting Castro. I know, I really don't care. That's not the way. They'll get mad if I lose. I have no choice but to win. Yeah. But, so, that happened. My thoughts go out to anyone hurt by it, and honestly, stuff like this happens all over in the country. Not to this scale, but you always hear about different things. Like Sandy Hook was the elementary school in, oh god, I'm not going to get this wrong, am I? When Sandy Hook happened, I can't believe I remember the state. That's very insensitive of me, but I mean, yes, it was bad. Yes, it was crazy to think about, but it didn't quite hit as close to home as it did with Boston. And that was strange for me. I remember exactly where I was when it happened. I was Piedmont, that's kind of cool. I was at my work. I had just gotten back from the other interview, so I was at my regular job. And I was telling the manager there that I was going to try and keep both jobs, so, but just let him know I can't take any more extra shifts. Pretty normal. And then they had the radio on in the store, and I could hear the radio switch from Creepymon is actually Daemon in a cloak, if I remember correctly. Is that right? Someone told me that's right. That sounds right. And Daemon is a lot scarier than... Honestly, I think Creepymon is more scary because he has the cloak and it like leaves it to your imagination. But Daemon's just like, oh, a monster. But, yeah. I remember it was over the radio and I had to switch for music and it was just news reports all day. And then 3 hours later, I had a shift there, so we had the TV on with the news. It was just the snooze all over. Nobody knew what was going on. Everyone kept talking about it. It was crazy. But I felt like I should update that. Being from Massachusetts, it kind of shook me up a little bit. I'll be honest. But now that it's resolved, we can focus on, taking care of the people hurt by it and whatnot, and hopefully move on. So, there's that. I don't know how to transition at this point. So, I think I have almost everything on my list. So, I don't know how to transition, so I'm just going to go with it. I haven't played Bioshock Infinite since last week when I started playing it, or the week before whenever I got it. I plan to go back to it. Just like every Bioshock game, it's like, it's okay. I just don't feel like it's for me. Like, I like the game, but I'm not crazy about it. Like, even when Bioshock Infinite was coming out, it's like, I wasn't excited. I didn't even pre-order it. I was like, whatever. By the way, just in case you're curious, games I have pre-ordered now are Last of Us, Beyond Two Souls, and the Kingdom Hearts HD Collection 1.5, and if I don't have it already, I'll probably pre-order Final Fantasy X for Vita and PS3, even though they're not cross-buy, they're not cross-save or anything like that, but I cannot pass up the chance to have that game portable, and I'd also really like to play it on my PS3, so that's how much of a fanboy I am for that game. But yeah, I don't know. I'll go back to it and I'll finish my thought on it when I beat it, but it's for now. It's more of a lot of things that would have been really cool I've known about for years. Like, I was keeping up with it. I was reading the articles that they kept posting. It's like, if I didn't know about the Songbird, that would have been crazy. If I didn't know Elizabeth could do those, like, powers and riffs that she does. None of this is spoilers because they've talked about it for years. And it's like, if I didn't know those things, the game would have been a lot cooler to me. Like, if you're like, wow, and stuff like, I feel like it was overhyped. It's not that the things in it were bad, it's just, they would have been cooler going into it blindly. Like, I really wish I'd gone into this game blind. Which is kind of why I don't want to talk about that much, just in case someone was hiding under a rock for 4 years, or 3 years, whatever it was, and they didn't know anything about this game. I don't want to ruin it for them. But I guess that's that. Yeah. What else? Oh, and about the Sly part. It's not like I'm skipping it. Like, normally I would skip it because I hated that level so much. I'll be honest. And it's just like the motivation to play it was very, very low. I want to do the Sly Let's Play. The Bentley part is one of my favorite parts of that game. Maybe even that entire series. And it's really cool to me. And it's so, like, I can't wait to play it. But, you know, I had restrictions. So I'll probably try and get that. I'll do the Magic Pendulum after this, I think. But like I said, if you ever any question about whether Let's Play is going to be late or not, just check my Rooster Teeth profile. I always post something about it. And like I said, Bolt Power S, that's pretty cool. I'm going to equip that now. No, I'm probably going to fight a lot of machines. I shouldn't. Oh wait, or I won't. I don't know. We'll see. No, well, I've got a heal anyway, so I might as well equip it. But yeah, I always post on the Rooster Teeth profile. So, and like I said, there's a link to it right in the top of my page of my channel. So, and if you can do the same thing. If you want to just ask a question, post something, be like, Nick, what about this? You talked about this in this one video, and you stopped and you didn't talk about it again. Fucking ask me about it. I'll tell you. My opinions don't go away. It's not like I hide anything. All right, let's take this asshole. What else? Ooh, wait, I have two things on here that I should delete these as I go. Hold on. Yeah, I should probably silence my phone at some point in case someone texts me. No, nobody's gonna text me. What are the odds? And let's see. I can't focus while deleting because I don't want to delete the other thing. Two things I got to talk about. So, I wanted to play. I think I mentioned this before, but Dungeons and Dragons is something that's always interested me because so many video games, like whether they be medieval games like Dragon Age or just video games in general, a lot of them pull a lot of things from Dungeons and Dragons. It's like, I consider myself a nerd. I consider myself a functioning nerd who goes outside, has a job, and can communicate with people, but a nerd nonetheless. And, I like to keep up with this culture. And I always felt like something I feel like I would have enjoyed. Like, I have a pretty crazy and fucked up imagination. And this is a game basically about imagination. I want to fucking play it. I'm going to do some weird shit in it, so I better have some tolerant people to play with, but I'd really want to. So, my friend PJ, shout out PJ, has said that he used to play a while ago, and he's kind of stopped since then, but when I told him I wanted to, he kind of got excited and he wanted to start playing again. So he found someone who can DM for us, and he's talking to a bunch of his friends, and we're probably going to do it. I'll talk about my experience after that. I don't know if I'll record or anything, because there's a lot of guys. I don't know how they feel about it, but I probably won't. I'll probably just talk about it later. Carlos said he wanted to do it too, so that could be pretty cool. But it's like, I don't know. I'm actually looking forward to it. I really want to try that. I have a few ideas that I've talked to PJ about, and he said, you're a crazy person, but you can still do that. Oh, this puzzle again. I already remember how to do you. You're screwed. That's it. There's no one here. Weird. Yeah, really weird. Come on. I see it's the same. So it's, what's the code? Suka's monster. So maybe it's digital here. So let me fucking go. Stop tapping your fucking... Oh. I feel cheated. Oh. Alright, whatever. I like that I like that they referenced it. I thought I was actually going to have to do it. What else? I'll wait until we're done talking to these assholes. Stop it. We've been waiting. You've defeated our chiefs, who looked identical to you. Come on, I'll take you on. We are stronger than anything you've faced yet. I have an Omnimon. We're the pride of the Royal Guard. I'll defeat you. I have an Omnimon. That's kind of how this goes. Do I get boss music? No? How can I think that he's important? I don't understand the size of Nightmon, because they honestly change from series to series. I'm trying to think of another Digimon that does that, but nothing comes to mind. Oh, shit. He is dense. Man, I wish I had Transcendent Sword. That'd be really handy right about now. Maybe they're wind resistant. Oh, I forgot to equip Bolt. No, they just have a shit ton of HP. Alright. Try this on for size. Yeah, I found out I can do this, and it's still pretty powerful. When I was fighting random enemies. Ooh. How's that take? Oh, man. Alright, I lied. It's not very powerful. But, like I said, I don't know if I mentioned that I was going to go to that gym. So, the whole reason I was going to go to that gym is because it's theoretically the best gym in the game. Because, when I heard that, I figured, so everything has a star next to it, so you can super train every single move? Nope, you can't. It just combines all the super training from every other gym so far. But there's still, like, 2 of the resistances missing. I think it's Dark and Ice. And you still can't do speed for some reason. But I just trained my speed anyway, and now I can attack multiple times, and it's fun and dandy, and everybody should adore me. Yeah, so that's that. One more thing I'm going to talk about, but I'll go on and on about it, so I wanted to wait until this was over. So I killed 3 of them, and with 1 Digimon? That's weird. Rather impressed with your strength. Thanks, buddy. I tried. I like your suit. You're the president of Megami? Well, he's got sunglasses, so obviously. But you can call me Chief Officer. It sounds cooler. You're an adult. Don't say cooler. Stop kidding around. Terminate Destromon right now. Hey, chill out. Why don't you join us? Because that'd be dumb. If you say yes, I'll make you number 2 after me. I'm like 12. None of that matters to me. No way. Use Digimon for evil. Oh, yeah, that too. Even if I'm destroyed, I'll never be one of you. You just blew your chance. You really are a stupid boy. By the way, sorry, too late to change your mind. Is it? Yeah, I'd like to reconsider. And then, when he's not looking, just stab him in the back. Not even with Digimon. Oh, sweet. That's cool. Is that a black metal Digimon? I really like that. That's badass. Just want to heal first. Bum, bum. It sounds like a train opening to me. What else? Okay, so wanted to talk about Persona 3. It occurred to me that I hadn't, because I beat it, I want to say, in the beginning of the week, very beginning of the week. Actually, I think I beat it. Must have been after I did this part last week. Or I already had, if I already had, or if I hadn't beaten it yet, I should say, then I was very close. I beat the game, and then immediately started New Game Plus, and played through like half the game. I'm going to say it, Persona 3 was one of my favorite games I've ever played of all time. Like, it's up there with, Digimon World, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy. I couldn't believe it. I didn't think there were still games out there that I could just love that much. But I did. I think I did the same thing with Ratchet and Clank Crack in Time, which is also up there. It actually got me. Persona 3 Portable, which you can buy for $20 on the PSP. I highly recommend it. Or Persona 3 FES, which you can buy on the PlayStation Network for $10. And it was a PS2 game. You can probably pick it up for the PS2, but it'd be a lot more expensive. I highly recommend anyone who enjoys the Final Fantasy series, anyone who enjoys, RPGs in general. I knew about the series, but I didn't know too much about it. I'm so glad I started playing. What the hell is that? Raidonmon. You're not a real Digimon. You are fake. I'm calling you a fake. Unless you were in Digimon World 2, in which I probably wouldn't have known. The MG makes me think it was created by Megami, but I don't know. Damn it, another Nightmon. Anyway, but the reason I stopped playing halfway through the New Game Plus wasn't because I wasn't having fun, was because, you know what, I have Persona 4. I should just start it and see if I like that. And how I got Persona 4 is an interesting story. Last month, what the hell was that? Gilead something? Did you just heal? Oh, you cheating fuck. So, in last month, PlayStation, on the PlayStation Network, he had a counter this time? Oh, well, that's something. Had a promotion where if you, oh shit, and he countered me. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's why it hurt so much, because he countered me. Do I have another charge? I hope I do. Anyway, was running a promotion where if you spent $10, or if every $50 you spend, you get a $10 at the end of the month. And I knew I spent $150 just buying random games and stuff like that. Like, whenever I know that's the promotion, I know it's bad to spend that much money, But it's like, I take that as my time. Like, oh, did I miss this game? Fucking buy it. Oh, something on sale? Fucking buy it. But it includes like Saints Row the Third and a couple other games I'd bought. It's not that crazy. Don't look at me like that. Anyway, turns out I had spent $200. So I guess it did count like half the month, like half of February. And I guess I bought things then too. I knew I was guaranteed. So I got $40 free. Is what the thing was. PlayStation's awesome about promotions like that, and I'm so glad I blocked that attack. What else? Oh, so I had $40. Persona 4 was on sale. I talked about this sale earlier because I was mad because I'd bought in Persona before Persona 3 and Monster Hunter before they went on sale. But yeah, fuck you. Before they'd gone on sale, and Persona 4 was on sale for $30. Then I ended up having to buy it for $40, but it was kind of free, so I don't really care. Anyway, the game is even greater. I couldn't believe it. It's even better than Persona 3. They streamlined some things, and there's some things that I'm like, I might have liked it better in Persona 3. But other than that, it just improves everything. It takes out things that kind of were slow and everything like that. I like it. I like it a lot. It feels a little lighter. Like the tone of Persona 3 was a little bit darker overall. But I really still like it, and I want to beat that. And that'll be fun. And it's technically my first Vita game, so I gotta say, it's really cool to really enjoy a game and then see trophies pop up. I forgot what that was like. Because I'm not saying what's happening on screen, I'm kind of taking a while to press it so you can read it if you want. Anyway. Always rather be, but there's one more thing. It's stressing, you can't stop it with that machine. Okay, then I'll interrogate him, and you guys go stop Destromon. Yeah, no. No big deal. So yeah, now that I'm done sucking Persona's dick, there's that. I'm sorry, I really enjoyed those games. I couldn't believe it. Teddy, you know how? Of course he does. He's black and has a bandana. That makes him a blurred. It's the same as Sugasu. Sure it is. Let's talk more work. Yes, Nick. Business. Is he holding a briefcase, or is that his shadow? Oh, it's a shadow. Okay, thank God. It's gonna be like, that's over the top. Come on, please be on time. Am I gonna see another video? Y'all gonna show me a video? Yeah, you are. It does look more Digimon than Machine this time. That's a little weird. Destroying a power plant or factory? That's okay. Destroying a city? No, you can't do that. I can tell by those particles that this is going to be a stronger attack than the last one. Oh shit, that actually looks like it's going to go off. No, it doesn't. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, those explosions look kind of similar. That's weird. It's almost like they were copy and paste. Oh. Wow, that explosion animatic is not that great. They should have just let it fall apart and have like random lights come out of it. That still would have been cooler. Anyway, they can't all be winners like me. We did it. Well, I saw the video. Of course you did it. Stop, mark down. We won against the AOA. Hooray! Hey everyone, everything went great, you two. I have to go tell this to the others. Well then fucking go. At that incredibly slow pace. Man, I'm beat. They just sucked. Teddy, you just said sucked. What is this game rated? E. I've asked that a couple times. It should have been rated T. Let's go to the login random. Sure, everyone in the Matrix table are back to normal. I hope so. Yeah, let's go back to the real world. Is this that point yet? We are getting very, very close to the point where I am allowed to do side quests. But I don't know if we're there yet. No, you're still in Oinkbon. That's bad news. Damn it, I don't want to do more shit. Come on. They're still not back to normal. Heck, Chamber's not working either. Come on, let the pig do something with his pinwheel tail. Hey, Nick, Teddy, hey. Kale, or Ivy, whatever your name is. Why won't Kurt turn back to normal? Because you don't love him enough and because you masturbate at night. You feed the AOA, right? Yeah, well, that's what it would seem, but the music is telling me otherwise. Is Kurt and everyone going to stay this way? Oink, oink. No, I'm sure there's a way to turn them back. Right? How the fuck would I know? You're the blurred. Yeah, you guys go wait here. I'll go look into it. Oh, fuck. I thought it was so close. I know there's a point where if I advance the story, I fuck everything up. But before then, there's a point where I can do as much as I want without consequences. Fuck, I really thought I was here. Man, I should have consulted the guide. What do you guys got for me? Is it moving? Oh, no. Is the jamming program that Kurt made not been deleted? Oh, well, that's something. Well, you can't access the real world. I wonder. Major case of movie. What's going on? Fuck, neither of you are help. Okay. I mean, theoretically, I could check the guide now and figure out what to do, but I'll forget by next time. So, I'll be ending this part here. So, I start my new job next week. I intend to do every part. Like, keep doing 3 Let's Plays a week. If I don't, be sure to always check the thing. I won't jerk you around. I'll say things like, either they're not going to be this week or they'll be late, and I'll hold that up. Like on the Digimon World 3 Let's Play, I didn't say late, or I didn't say it wouldn't be today. I just said, or no, what did I say? I don't remember what I said, but I think I said not today, so it wasn't like a not this week type thing. But that's going to become more important coming up. I'll try to announce it ahead of time if I know, but it's more of an impulse type thing. Also, I'm recording this on 420, so dude, I can't believe he's doing that. Shut up. That's all. Yeah. Are you still here? We should talk about that. I don't have any problem with substances if the person doesn't sound like a dickhead. And doesn't. I don't do them, but I don't care. If you do them and you sound like a retard, whether it's alcohol, whether it's shooting heroin into your toes, just don't do it. If you're gonna be a douchebag, if I don't, better yet, here's how it is. If I walk up to you in the street and have no idea that you do anything, or if I'm talking to you and have no idea that you're high, there you go. That's all. That's the kind of way you should do it. Also, it's Hitler's birthday, you fucking Nazis.